I'd love to start at like the top level. What are the key lessons? What are the things that just right away going through this process that you'd want to let us know about building from ground up, from scratch, blank sheet of paper, however you want to call it? How would you get us started on this conversation?
When you start from the beginning, the first question that you need to answer with your partners is what is the purpose of customer service in this organization? Because it could just be answering questions. It could be about customer retention. It could be, I know that I'm going to have serious technical gaps and I need this human capital to fill those gaps and keep our customers comfortable. It could be, look, let's just keep complaints away and we'll handle everything else as best we can. It could be a number of different things. You've got to get aligned with all the other stakeholders in the beginning and make sure that everyone understands what you want the team to be. Once you are aligned on that framework, and by the way, that framework doesn't always have to stay the same. It can change, it can be negotiated down the line, but you've got to start somewhere. Once you have that framework, then you can think about, I know all of the things that customer service traditionally needs to do. I have an idea of my end state, my long term goal, the levels of sophistication, the functions I need to execute on. What am I prioritizing along the way? What am I doing with the budget that I have to start with? And how do I begin to put those pieces into place so that I can be ready when we all agree it's time to be ready to handle the most important tasks, and then build out all of that functionality as time goes on. So it's not just answering the questions, it's also the quality assurance piece, it's the data piece, it's are we only inbound? Are we going outbound? What channels are we covering? All of those different elements, you need all of those in place in order to create those great experiences and meet that expectation. And then over time, as your business thrives, and I've been lucky enough to work at places where they have found success, when you can build that data driven case that says, we're being successful in this way, we could be even more successful if we had this tool set or we focused on this area. You go back to your partners and say, can we all agree this is a good use of those time and those resources, and move from there? So I think you got to know who you want to be. You have to have that dialogue with your partners. And then you just have to stay laser focused on here's where I want to get, and here's the path to getting there. And use that as your North Star as you continue to build out that organization.